That lady who weighed them 700 tons that just was on the Breakfast Club asking for them to accommodate her in the chair, like she went to the chair that she already knew she couldn't fit in. This be my issue. People don't never like to attack the root of the actual problem. It's always only the effect. It's never the cause, right? She knew she couldn't fit in the chair, so they went and got a tennis court for this lady to sit on the show, right? But riddle me this right here. When she got inside that Hooter, that Uber, that Lyft, whatever she was in that day, right? Which she already knew it was going to happen to her. That had already happened to her before. Somebody denied her before in the past. And this time was the time where let me pull out my camera because I'm going to get my opportunity. The Breakfast Club interviews, the lawsuits and all that. Because this already happened to me before. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. I shouldn't be booking this anyway, right? But I want somebody to feel sorry for me. Like I got on the Breakfast Club making people blaming my gluttony on other people. This is what I want. I want people to feel sorry for me, right? If you got on the Breakfast Club and asked for accommodation, you want a bitch to bring you a whole tennis court for you to sit on, right? Why didn't you ask the Lyft and Hooter people to accommodate? Why couldn't you say, hey, I need an 18-wheeler to come pick my ass up to take me where I got to go?
No, because this is Exhibit J. And I know she did not just do this. I'm about to play the video, don't scroll. But she said, oh, I could hop in the car like I told y'all. But that's not a Mercedes. That's not a small sedan.
The rainbow thanks to Al. As a woman, I am not a doctor. I cannot say.
I'm in a small car. Are you serious right now, bro? A small car. If you consider that a small car compared to the Mercedes, then you just proved again that you could have never gotten that Mercedes. You keep showing us you getting SUVs. You have yet to show us you getting in a Mercedes. By the way, highly unsafe. Look how close the chair is to your chest. Look how, bro, come on, bro. You made this too easy, bro. Then look at the tires of the vehicle. They filled them tires up to the max. Them not no Mercedes tires, bro. We really gonna sit here and keep lying to ourselves, people? Peace and positivity, love for you. That's all I can say. So TikTok guidelines. Peace and positivity and love. Cause this is crazy.
So I'm trying to do this without being disrespectful, but being disrespectful at the same time. You know, if you doing Lyft or Uber and these type of people get in your car is going to go down. And when they get out, it's going to prop back up. This is the same person that was on the Breakfast Club complaining about the seat that she was sitting in. So they had to go pull a whole couch from the back to accommodate her. She feels like everybody is supposed to accommodate her when she come through. You pull your phone out and you record the Lyft driver. He told you, my tires are low. If you get in, you know what I'm saying? My tires gonna go down even more without saying what he said. And then I'm pretty sure he lost his job. It probably was his full-time job. You never know at that. But then you feel like everybody is supposed to just accommodate you, and you was complaining about a seat at the Breakfast Club that you was sucking in, and they had to go grab a whole couch from the back to accommodate you? Like, are you serious? Even in this video, her head is really, she can't even hold her head up. But if you see her head is leaning to the side like this, and she talking about she ain't never got an Uber XL, man. That's what I'm saying. Now Lyft and Uber are about to make new guidelines and rules to make these type of people fit in these compact cars when they know they should be ordering Uber XL from the beginning.
How are you feeling right now?
Like my emotions is like they everywhere right now. Like, 'cause this is happening, you know, it's happening to people all the time, every day. I do feel bullied. I know I'm being bullied, you know. But I've been picked on my whole life, you know, so it's nothing new for me. Me being hurt off of what happened to me, nobody hurt me as much as my own city did. You know, like at the end of the day, I gotta be dank. I'm Deja to my family and my people. I'm a vent to y'all.
That's right.
Break down, but at the end of the day, I still gotta be dank because the world don't know Deja. They know dank. They know dank, confident, dank.
So I want to hear from you exactly what happened.
So I was getting ready for my cousin's watch party, the Lions watch party, and I ended up calling me a Lyft. He was out there. So as I'm walking to the car, he looking at me. I'm walking, he locking doors and stuff. I'm like, you know, like in my head, I'm like, what's going on? and basically told me like I can't allow you in my car. I'm questioning him like why? Like, my tires.
Because you have a lot of people talking about why she's not trying to lose weight,
Okay.
why she's not doing certain things. She lost 80 pounds in 3 months.
Okay.
She's lost 80 pounds in 3 months. So I think once you see the bigger picture and you see she's really she's doing her thing.
Really, the first thing I thought when I saw what happened is I felt scared for her because, this could have been very dangerous. I mean, luckily she was at her house when this happened so she could go back inside. But what if she was leaving the party?
Right.
She couldn't go back in somewhere. What if she was leaving a bar? It was cold outside. I mean, she could have gotten hypothermia. Or she just could have been left in a dangerous area. And so that was the first thing I thought about, was just happy she was safe and this wasn't even worse than it could have been. And then, I really feel bad for the reaction she's gotten. She's gotten a lot of support, but a lot of the reaction to this has been negative. And I think what people don't quite realize is that the law that we're suing under is the same law that protects race discrimination, protects gender discrimination. So these are the same laws that don't let a Lyft driver say, I'm not going to drive you because of your skin color.
Right.
Or I'm not going to drive you because you're a woman. And so all of these laws, if you don't protect one of them, they all start to fall apart. So this is an important case.
To say about the Dank Demal situation, because I feel like I haven't seen anyone say this, but it's also because I'm coming from a legalistic standpoint. I'm in law school, so when I think about this kind of stuff, I think legalistically, especially because there's a lawsuit involved, right? I mean, I don't know exactly what statute she's suing under. I don't know exactly what her cause of action is. But one thing I can tell you is this: being her size is not an immutable characteristic. There are certain things that are called immutable characteristics, which means that you can't change that. You can definitely change being that big. It's one thing to even say you can't change the fact that you might be big boned. Like, I'm Samoan. My people are big, but they don't just get that big. You got to do something. You have to actually put in a lot of effort to be that big. Do you know how many calories you have to consume every day just to maintain her size? And I'm not a small person. I am not small by any stretch of the imagination. But but I can fit in a Lyft. Like at that point, that's not an immutable characteristic, baby. You can definitely change that. That is changeable. She literally, if she ate, I wonder how many calories she has to eat to maintain her weight. If she ate a little bit under that, she'd be losing weight easily. She'd be shedding weight. If you ever watch My 600 Pound Life, she would be shedding weight. But the fact that she's trying to make it seem as if it can't be discrimination if you can change it. I'm sorry. I mean, it can be, because religion is part of that. I don't know if they would call religion an immutable characteristic, because that's not either. You can change your religion. But religion is protected under the First Amendment. Being that big is not protected under any amendment and will never be, because that's just ridiculous. Anyways.
My car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm going to do about my money?
I'm going to cancel you. You're not going to be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Wait, so y'all don't remember Dank from Deb House? It's like a little TV show that Deb came out with to find the next rap star or whatever, and she was gonna, help them get the deals or whatever.
And even back then, she was telling Dank like she was too big. She don't think that she's gonna be able to, you know, survive through the competition because she was just too big and it was too much for her. So my thing is, what's the difference from Deb saying you too big than the Lyft driver saying you too big? Because they basically said the same thing. And then, like, even on the show, like, Deb used to try to get her to move around and exercise, do something, and she just did not want to do nothing. So I assume from that time, either she the same size or a little bit bigger, no shade, and it's no shade. But she knows she dead ass wrong for trying to sue this Lyft driver, knowing that she was you been overweight, like, no shade. Like, she knew this. And when Deb said it, she just took it with a grain of salt. And don't get me wrong, she could rap or whatever. I ain't even stunned her talents. She was definitely a good rapper. She had a little flow. But she still was told she was too big and didn't take offense to Deb. She ain't try to sue Deb. So what's tea, Dank? What's tea?
Being a overweight rapper in this industry is very hard.
Going that back is dripping. I'm proud of us, queens.
A lot of skinny people and kids, they made me feel like I didn't belong here. I wasn't supposed to be on earth and shit like that, so I always felt different. My weight has a lot to do with my thyroid. So y'all don't judge a book by its cover. People don't just get fat because they eat all day.
So what really is the difference between Dank DeMoss and Samira? Because they're both just asking to be accommodated. That's really what it boils down to. They both just want to comfortably move around in the world. And I get it that Dank is going about it all wrong. So when people are friends and getting people fired, like, just doing a lot. But, like, isn't that what advocacy is? Are they not, like, on the same side, but except one is a little bit more extreme than the other? Because all I'm seeing is people, like, tear into Dank DeMoss. And these are people that supported Samira in her journey and still support her in her journey in advocating for better sizing, better options, and better clothing for the plus size community. Where is that energy? Where is that energy going? Is it because Samira is more aesthetically pleasing than Dank?
Look at me. Look at me. Wear the crop top. Wear the crop top. Wear the crop top. The ones with the backs out too. And if somebody say something about your rolls, tell them they better have some butter. Preferably salty.
Let's be real. I don't like you. I'm not your bestie. In fact, I think you actually might hate me since you constantly make a mockery of size inclusivity. But you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Extra large is crazy. Do you have any XXLs in these?
We typically don't carry that size in the store. I know sometimes you get them like as returns.
Okay. So we made it to the fitting room. To my left on the wall, there is a decal that says embrace everything about you. We'll see if these clothes embrace everything about me. So everything that I'm trying on today is an XL, which once again is the biggest size they carry in store. Ciao. So we're trying on this blue set. It looked a little stretchy and I was feeling a little cheetah-licious, so I got this set and then this little slip dress. Let's start with the cheetah. I don't think it's going up anymore. Oh my god, I ripped him. I'ma buy him. This can't be real. Y'all, look how bad this is ripped. It's literally ripped. Ooh, it's tight. I gotta get out of this. Okay. What is that? Is that the seam? Wait a minute. It's tight. Well, that's just where it's gonna stop. I'm sweating. I don't think this is the intended fit. I gotta go. I just wanted to buy these because like I accidentally ripped them while trying them on.
40.89
All right. Have a great day.
Have a good one.
Ari, I hate you.
So I'm big on fat shaming. Now, of course, this movement of fat acceptance is all across social media. And there is this woman who is, I guess, a fat representative. Her name is Samira Miller. She's got 1.5 million followers, by the way. So there is, definitely a following for being openly fat. And
Candace, if you're going to try to degrade me, at least say my name correctly. Samira. You know, I watched your whole 6-minute, 23-second violent discriminatory rampage toward me and other fat people. And all I have to say is, I feel sorry for you. But I mean, I feel sorry for anyone whose sense of self-worth is found in a relentless pursuit of proximity to whiteness. But Candace, this message is not for you. This message is for Congress. This message is for our federal lawmakers.
Fat phobia is real. Discrimination based on weight is real. It should be illegal. It should be criminalized. And Candace Owens is just one example. But fat phobia, it permeates every single structure of our society. Healthcare, education, entertainment, just to name a few. And it also lies at the intersection of other identities that are already federally protected from hate and bias. So why aren't fat bodies protected? Well, it's because it will require you lawmakers to face your own fat phobia, to unlearn your own fat phobia. And I guarantee if any of you spent just even 1 minute to understand the racist, sexist, classist, ableist history of the BMI, of other fat politics, you would understand why fat people need protection. So if you truly care about human rights, about protecting people from hate and bias, then you would understand why fat phobia should be illegal.
So what you guys think? Do you think it's bullying? Do you think it's a mixture of things? Do you think she lost her case? Because now rumors are having it that she lost her case allegedly. I haven't seen any fact of that though, but I'm just throwing that out there. Samira, she seems like a pretty good candidate to link up with Dank Moss. I wonder why she hasn't spoke out yet. I looked at her page to see if she was talking about the topic, but apparently she hasn't. So do you think she has a good case just like Samira has a good case? Or do you think she just needs to be quiet? A lot of people feel like it's just for publicity, but what kind of publicity? Because she said her city failed her. Y'all need to help me make this make sense. Leave your comments below. I'm out.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena. Race my